we might as well have a boat. You know, the board 3. Look, we're powered by rocket engines in the back. Rocket engines. You don't see those every day. You know what else we don't see every day? The Council. This is a game I've been, I don't want to say putting off for a while. I think my last computer couldn't really run it. My last computer... Bunger! Bunger? Where's the other half of the bunger? Bunger?
Bunger! Bunger!
There we go. All right, let's get this started. All right, so let's play this game. Brainbuster suggested that I play it a million years ago, and I don't really have an excuse not to play it. Let's do this. Supposedly, it's very much... Also, what's going on here? Oop. Oh, I know what's going on. I need to change something real quick that I probably should have changed earlier. One moment. Bunger? Bunger, 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 bunger. I'm gonna miss Bug Snacks. That was a fun game. But you know what? Everything's got to come to an end. All right, there we go. We are all set. Let's get started and play a game. Supposedly, it is very much kind of like a Life is Strange style of game. That sort of moving around, clicking, making choices. Love that shit. So let's see how it works. Settings. Do I need to actually change any of this? I don't think so. I think I looked at all this. It's all pretty much fine. Why did I click the credits? The hell's wrong with me? Get out of here. No, go into new game. Let's play game. Consult your journal. Okay. Consult your journal. Got it. Doing it.
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this Von Borchert.
Oh god, all the names are going to be German.
The same feeling,
I'm never going to
dear
remember
Sarah.
them.
Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone.
Secret
As for
society.
you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more
I'm going to
persuasive ways of
smooch
making
her.
me talk.
I'm going to give her a big smooch on the big old lips of your mother.
You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back.
What the hell was that?
Where have you hidden it?
Oh, was there a squeaky
Von
toy?
Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties.
This
All
guy's a
right.
nerd, isn't he?
Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
Are we going to play as a
No
nerd?
idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
That. Oh!
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
In Rome, do like the Romans
Just a few
do.
more minutes and my concoction will be ready.
Like my new shirt? Thank you. Like my Bunger shirt?
With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours.
Bunger?
We'll see.
Bunger, bunger, bunger.
It loosens tongues in no time.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Von Borchert! Von Borchert!
Bald guy.
Let's make a deal.
Needs to come up. What, the game?
I'll
How's
tell
that?
you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Is that
What are
better?
you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me.
Sure.
Please, be my guest, Mother.
Well done, Louis. You reacted perfectly.
How do you feel, Mother?
Couldn't be better. He's alive.
They have
so I
some
can question him after we get back.
weird movement in this game.
Pity he's just a middleman. Means I haven't finished with this case.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd be running off on one of your adventures again,
You
Mother.
scamp.
You know what? I'm warning you. This time, I'm coming with you.
No. Even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
Mother, you're no spring chicken anymore.
I hate the voices.
Come on,
I hate the
let's go home.
faces.
And don't forget to send our men to tend
Hi,
to Von
Brainbuster.
Borchardt.
The voice actor. Actually, the other voice actors are fine, but the main voice actor sounds like a nerd. Also, you're just gonna leave him there? He's just gonna wake up. He's just gonna wake up and be upset. The main voice character is a complete goober, yes. Graphics aren't... Oh, wait, what does that say? Lord Mortimer's Island off the coast of England. Also, how's the sound? Let me do a random sound effect.
My problem is that I need more needles. These are great.
Graphics aren't super fluid, but it may have a good storyline. Not sure. The game is made by a company called Big Bad Wolf Studio, so your guess is as good as mine on that. These are great.
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up Von Burchard's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer? And now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
Who you talking to, dork? Who you talking to? Who's this guy talking to? I know he said mother, but my goodness. What a nerd.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think
Contrary
about
to
it.
what one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who invited me.
Well now, Duchess, we find ourselves both invited by Sir Holm.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence.
Nice
Is this
camera
your
angle.
first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some
Look at
business
these-
with Sir Holm, the
My
invitation
goodness.
came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
These are
And
unnecessary.
good sir, what brings you here?
What? Business with Lord Mortimer.
Lord Mortimer asked me to join him. We have some business to take care of.
Oh, how mysterious. You adapt quickly, my son. You get along here like a fish in water. Would you
What kind
believe
of-
that we are all
Excuse me,
here
what kind of
hoping to
puzzles
solve
are
our
we
personal
thinking here?
issues? You'll see.
I've heard before,
Find out.
excuse me one second. I've heard before that the puzzles are hard. What kind of puzzles are we talking about if the game style is very much like Life is
You
Strange?
came here to look for your mother, Your Eminence.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
Would you like to come to the bed where we have the sex?
That's right. Until now, I've never been invited by Lord Mortimer.
You'll see. You won't soon forget it.
The sex
Given
is
what
so
I've seen
good.
I wish I'd been passed over.
Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess. A cardinal? A duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
Are you alright?
Ah! Don't flashbang me. Please stop flashbanging me. I'll be all right. Just keep them nearby. They're giving me support. Jesus. Ah!
Mother? Oh shit, your hand!
Uh-oh.
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Is
Yes.
this your new
I
girlfriend?
made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah. No one's going to find it.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
No, Sarah. Don't. No.
We don't know yet, Kitty.
No! You can run if you want to, Sarah, but you will pay.
Oh, what? We're doing the nose thing again? Come on.
Louis, are you alright? What's going on?
Can they possibly make a way of saying he's had a psychic
take
event
this.
without having a bloody nose? It's every single
You
game.
better.
I'm fine. Don't worry. It's getting late. Why don't you go
Every
on ahead and...
single game,
I'll
the
catch up with
nose
you,
bleed
okay?
with
Are
the
you
nose
sure?
bleeding.
Yes! I'm sorry. I'm sure, yes.
Fine.
With the nose bleeding again. So weakest vessels in your face. Yeah,
We definitely have to find Mother quickly.
but why? But if we're talking,
Well, the blood can be coming out of his asshole. Just all over the place. Blood. Out the ass. The asshole.
For God's sake.
Brainbuster, I am.
Absolutely need to find you, Mother.
I'm not kidding when I say that I would prefer if he just started profusely bleeding from his asshole. I don't think they should show that because that'd be gross, but at least it'd be different. One time, he'd be like, oh shit, my asshole. I'm having a psychic event. Thank you. I mean, we shouldn't do that every game. That'd be a little weird. Also, this is some FPS right here. Oof. But I can't change mid-game. That's okay. What did I get? Item added to your inventory. Collector coin. Your son says hi. Hi, son. What's going on? You're back walking the dog. Okay.
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Oh my god. It's so bright. Choose your class? What? Hold on, let me get out of the way here. No, I can't get out of the way. Fun fact, I can't actually I can't actually reduce myself from the podium unless I alt tab. Wonder if I can do. No, I can't do any of that. Nope. I can do all sorts of motions, but I can't actually get myself away from the podium. Diplomat. The diplomat shines in society. A talented speaker, he avoids faux pas and can convince those with whom he is talking without offending them. Politics is the field of predilection. Occultist. The occultist is the master of deception. Convinced of the importance of knowledge, he has acquired extensive expertise in science and the arts. Using others to achieve his own ends does not bother him. Yeah, probably not. Detective. The detective excels in investigation. He is trained to notice every detail in his surroundings as well as in people he questions. A hands-on man, he does not shy away from... I think I'll go with diplomat. Oh, there's other things. Think I should go detective? What is the difference here? Let me take a look at these. Hold on. So if I go... Let's go detective, for example. What do I get if I go detective? Convince people with the sheer force of your will and attitude. Well, that, you know, you don't have to tell me twice. How do I get this? 3 points left before level 1. Add 1 point. How many points do I have? Add another point. What is this side? Also, what are all the... Conviction, convince people... Diversion. I don't know how any of this works. Detective unlocks these skills. You have 7 effort points to use in your skills. Your past granted you... I don't know what you mean by the past. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I think... we will go with... I don't know how to use any of this. Oh, I see. Okay. Diversion or conviction? Diversion. Politics and linguistics. Maybe I'll just do that. Yeah, there we go. I'm just going to put it all into that. That probably is going to be fine, I'm sure.
Well, over the last few years, I've solved a number of crime cases. Like the chauffeur d'Angers, for example. Thieves that tortured their victims with burning embers.
Charming. How did you catch them?
I told the most cowardly one that the others had given him up.
Ah, and I wager your thief suddenly started to talk.
You wouldn't believe it.
Bunker?
He told us everything. The jobs, the stashes, the names of his partners. Couldn't shut him up.
I heard about that case, but I didn't know you were the one who solved it.
I'm flattered that the news made it across the channel. And you've got a darn good memory, Duchess.
This voice
Well,
actor's
they say I
not
have
good.
the memory of 2 people. But please call me Emily.
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
Not at all, so lie to her. No, we don't.
How could I forget a woman such as yourself?
A woman such as me. What a sweet talker you are.
Uh-oh.
Remind me of how we met.
Oh, good. I have a point in bullshit. Your skills give you access to unique choices and actions. There we'll be fine. Pretend to be hurt for not believing in you. Manipulation locked. Diversion locked. Oh, come on. I have a point in diversion, though. Probable place would be Paris.
Don't you remember? We bumped into each other at Mesmer's show in Paris. That fraudster had even bamboozled the Marquis of Lafayette.
You too, apparently, because I've never been to see him.
Ouch. Well, that didn't work.
Right, time to go to the manor.
Well, I could have sworn I had a point in BS. Your skills allow you to discover hidden details. Select the object that's most suggestive of the situation in order to discover them. Opportunities do not consume effort points. Oh boy. To access the skill required, you just need to have unlocked it. What am I?
I ask her a question, she answers with another. Is she playing with me?
Each person you meet on the island has their own personality, which makes them vulnerable to certain skills and immune to others. Exploiting their personality is crucial to achieve your personal goals. Skills used against immunities will not succeed and leave... Oh my god. Huh? Meanwhile, exploited vulnerabilities will give you 1 effort point back. I feel like I'm playing
Emily,
one of my
please
brother's
excuse
board
my
games.
insisting, but you still haven't answered about my mother. Do you know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
I don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
I don't think the game is letting any of those work, Kitty. Hold on, let me try the Russian roulette. Yeah, I think the game is like not allowing it to work, and I don't know why. I wonder if like anything is working. Hold on. What about go fishing? Is go fishing working? Yep, that's working. What about please clap? Okay, so it's just like the stuff that has to do with touch portal, which like Russian roulette and stuff. So your talents. You obtain talents when carrying out certain actions. Remember to review their unlock conditions and effects as they offer very interesting improvements. Review all talents as a dedicated tab in the menu. Is this game like a horror game or a puzzle game? This is an action narrative game, so it's kind of like not a visual novel.
Sir, may I ask your name, please?
It's like Life is Strange. You walk around and talk to people.
You must be Sarah
Puzzle
de
game would be
Richet's
closer
son.
to it, I
must tell
believe.
you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as
Oh, good. We're
quickly as
going to a oh god, I can't remember the joke. Eyes Wide Shut party. What do you know? Where's Lord Mortimer?
I have an appointment with Lord Mortimer. Would you be so kind as to lead me to him?
Unfortunately, sir, I cannot. I don't know exactly where my master is.
He might be
But
dead.
rest assured, sir, everyone is waiting for you at the manor. Sir Holm insists on welcoming you in person. Since your mother went missing, everyone has been concerned about finding her.
Who is Sir Holm?
I don't know if I
Close
believe
friend
him.
of Lord Mortimer's. Please, rest assured, sir, it won't take us long to find your revered mother. Indeed, we are searching the quays again because lights were seen at the wharf just last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle.
Why didn't they give his mask a face hole with for his mouth? Why didn't they give him a mouth hole in his mask?
The night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Questioning level 1. Have you found anything here?
And did you find anything then?
We discovered a certain amount of damage, sir, on the wooden part of the wharf.
What type of damage?
Broken barrels, mainly.
Oh my god.
We'll do whatever is necessary to have them rapidly repaired. But quite frankly, I can't imagine what Sir's mother would have been doing with them.
What could Mother have been doing with barrels?
Nevertheless, our search of the wharf hasn't been entirely unsuccessful, though.
What do you mean?
We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong
Excellent.
to Sir's mother. A handkerchief.
A
Is
handkerchief.
embroidered with the initials SDR. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got
Oh my
to
god.
find out
Please
what the
don't go
hell
that
she was
close.
doing here.
You are too
Where
close
exactly
to the
did you find
screen.
the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Oh my god. Okay, what do we got? Logic level 1, conviction locked, difficulty 0, logic 1. Let me take a look at my talents. Oh jeez. Are you... Good Lord. You can't be serious with this. I'm just gonna not go on that page. I have detective, trusting, and charismatic presence. Character, this is what I wanted. I have diversion, politics, logic. So I have a level in logic, which means that helps me get this thing. Let me take the handkerchief.
Give me the handkerchief. I'll personally show it to Lord Mortimer.
Well,
I've traveled hard for several days in order to get here.
Yes, but...
Invited by your master.
No, of course, but...
Because my mother went missing right under your nose.
Sir, please.
And having only just arrived, you refused to give me her personal belongings?
Give me her handkerchief so I can sniff it.
Never my intention to contradict, sir. Here you are.
I kept it in the folds of my vest, sir.
In order to welcome all the guests.
It is indeed your handkerchief, Mother.
Severe thunderstorms. You know what's fun about this closet? I can't hear anything about it. It's kind of nice.
Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf?
Hold down middle mouse button to move faster. I have never in my life seen a game use the middle mouse button to move faster.
A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used it.
Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
Well, if the internet goes out, that's why, because apparently we're having thunderstorms.
Looks like a bar from an old gate. This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder.
Take the bar or leave it. This is an adventure game. Why would I leave anything? I'm taking everything. Also, where are you putting that? Where are you putting that? Where are you putting that? No, I refuse to believe that. That iron bar is like 7 feet long. Where are you putting that? I think you're a Charizard. Strategic. In this barrel.
Looks like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
So I wonder if this is the kind of game where you... I don't know. Is this something where you can use item on thing?
A lantern. Nothing special.
Because I still don't understand what kind of puzzles we're talking about with the Sierra level puzzle. Because I remember Sierra level puzzles. How does that correlate to like a 3D? Find a clue. Difficulty 3, logic level 1. Okay, so I probably don't want to do this because I need more logic levels.
Let's look.
Let's look at, can I just open all the letters? I'm going to open a letter to, Mr. Galbraith. That's J.K. Rowling's name. So let's open up her mail.
The address is 50 Bedford Square, London.
Uh-huh. The envelope has ideograms on it.
A letter written in an Oriental language.
Oriental. An Oriental language? I don't have linguistics.
I haven't the slightest idea what it says.
What if I just got a point in linguistics? Would I suddenly know what language that was? That would be kind of funny.
The address is in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That reminds me. It's about time the order sent some envoys there.
I think the hold on. Let me refund those. They're not. Those aren't working very well with this game. I don't know why. For some reason it's not connecting with my thing that makes those things work. This game, for whatever reason, is like taking over that portion of.
Probably a Dutchman.
It's blocking things from updating, basically. To Mr. HB. I'm just opening all the mail.
Cairo, Egypt. Mortimer communicates with the whole world, apparently. This envelope is meant for the Vatican.
Occultism.
This name sounds familiar. Prashi. No. Can't seem to place it.
I mean, we're not opening the mail. We're just looking at them. Technically, I don't think it's a crime to just look at people's mail. It's just a crime to open their mail. I can't think of like an actual legal standing. Is it the game or the storm? It's not the storm. It's the game. This game is kind of, not the story. The story is like whatever, and not really necessarily the gameplay, because the gameplay is fine. But the technical aspect of this game is really kind of irritating me. Royal Jelly restores 2 effort points. You can't carry more than 5.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
This guy is such a goober. This guy is such a goober. What a goober this guy is.
This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
I can't really hear the thunder. I can feel the thunder. I can feel like the vibrations of the thunder.
A wooden floorboard.
Question where it came from.
Judging by the splinters of the wood, this floorboard has been ripped up. It was in decent condition. I wonder why someone ripped it up. What's the point of doing this?
Who cares? Who cares? What? This has nothing to do with your missing mom.
Probably comes from this part of the wharf. The wood is slightly eaten away, of course, but it still would have been fine if it weren't smashed.
There's no way this has anything to do with your mom. Do I have lockpicking? Open the gate.
It's locked. I'll never get it open barehanded.
Never get it open barehanded. Hey, I can use the iron bar. I mean, this is a felony. If we're talking
Clearly,
felonies.
I'm not much for manual labor. Let's see if I can get it open another way.
Oh. Never mind. Force it open with the bar. This will use some of my effort points. But I've got some royal jelly now, so maybe I'll use that. Well, I gave your points back, so sorry about that. Sometimes things just be like that. Some of the stuff is working. Like, you can still do the slot machine. I can do that manually.
This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty. I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed.
You know what's very
Just like in my
funny?
vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful.
It's very funny to me that this guy went over here to an empty gun case and said, I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mom. And he still spent like 15 seconds examining a board. It's like, dude, your priorities are way out of whack.
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels.
Crates and barrels.
Uh-huh. What have we here?
Barry!
Cannon powder.
Ooh, cannon powder.
It's unusable now. I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste. Apparently, someone on this island has gone through a whole lot of trouble to arm themselves. I really must find you, dear Mother, and quickly too.
I don't know if we learned anything from this. Aren't we breaking and entering? Like, we literally just broke into that guy's the little storage area. All right, let me check my inventory. The handkerchief given to you by the Lady Hillsborough. The bloodstain on it is yours. It bears her initials, E.H.
A Latin inscription.
I don't know linguistics.
Mi fili quantilia produncia mundus vergatur.
Translate the text. I can't do either of those. Can I like put some points into the, do I have any points? No. No, I've got to get more experience.
how did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
Dude, he has henchmen with white face masks, very reminiscent of the cannibals in Fallout New Vegas. I think he can probably afford to build a mansion. Amazing what you can do with a lot of money. What's your step, sir?
Can we take that? Let's take his description.
Impressive.
Ah, my son.
Okay.
I was looking for you.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Riche, aren't you? You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot.
Yeah,
I was supposed to hand her a very important...
she's missing, bud.
But I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here. Anyway, I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance.
Listen, if it will help, you can always give it to me.
Very aggressive intro. Confrontations. You have to go through several steps while being as persuasive as possible. Confrontations have consequences on the rest of the story, so don't hesitate to use your skills. The sepia fireplace lighting just immediately reminded you of Vampire. What a terrible game. You mean Masquerade the Vampire? I was just thinking about that the other day. Each confrontation, also hi Phalonite. Each confrontation displays an interface showing how much the person you are talking to is convinced. I predict that our friend here is not going to be convinced.
Thank you, my son. I'll bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Never mind. Give me your letter. We got to be we got to be sly about
Certainly,
this.
Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow then.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew my son.
I wasn't aware you knew my mother. Oh, my son. If you only knew how much I knew your mother. She and us, we were like this. Hold on. I got something for this. Actually, I don't. We were like this. We were like, oh, your mother and me. We were like, oh, yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
Mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her
That was the
footsteps.
best music I had.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such.
I'm sorry,
If your
Father.
mother
I was
wishes
thinking
to
about
speak
you
to
banging my
about us
mother.
one
What
day,
were you talking
I
about?
will not mind if she does so.
That is very commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
I'm an internet streamer, my friend. I'm an OnlyFans. Do I have anything? I don't have points in anything for members of the Golden Order. I'm pretty sure I shouldn't say that, but I don't really have another choice. Do I have any points? No. But no. Can I do any of these? No, I don't have any points. I have a blunder left. I feel like I shouldn't tell him that I'm a member of the Golden Order.
If you know my mother, you will understand that I cannot answer you, Your Eminence. I'm sorry, but...
Do not worry, my son. I perfectly understand, and I expected
Hey!
nothing less. Discretion and secrecy are both pillars of the organizations for which we work. You are the worthy son of Sarah.
All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution?
If only you could give
Look,
me her letter.
If it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me, and I'll give it to her as soon as I see
Yeah,
it.
I heard you the first time, my son.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
Yeah, I've said it like 3 times. Give me the It depends on what it contains. Pretend I don't want it. I'm gonna use...
Only you know that, Your Eminence. If you're asking me if you can trust me, or if I can keep a secret, I would answer yes. Absolutely.
I understand.
In truth, it all depends on the nature of the contents of your letter.
It is a list of names.
This list must be of extreme importance.
Ah, if only you knew. It's a list of people that your mother must help. Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it?
I'm not concerned for the soul of our friend here, so I will lie to the fake god in your video game. For the last step of a confrontation, you must convince the person you are talking to by giving a positive answer. If you give a bad answer, the step will repeat itself until you either give a right one or have no blunders left. Okay, no worries. Promise.
I swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but
Not
my mother
the
shall
God.
cast her gaze
I don't think.
upon your letter.
Good. Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret, Monsieur Derice. Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally
Republicans?
being bled.
Boo!
Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man,
there's no need to feel down.
Be her son. Be it only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick.
This guy kind of looks like a
Remember to
turtle.
tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well,
she's very old.
I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
I'm gonna leave the statue of the Almighty God before I break the vow I just made. Hidden elements, many clues and items are important. Some of them will have an impact on your adventure, so do not hesitate to look for them. We don't even know that we're talking about the Christian God.
Understanding history and politics. Boo.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. We don't even know that they're talking
I just arrived. It might be bad manners to go upstairs without being invited.
about the real Christian Lord here. They could be having a white hat party for you know,
That's the
Baal.
least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
Since I set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Oh yeah, I was
Have you
kidding
also
about
just
that.
arrived?
Oh, late morning, I say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence, Cardinal Piaggi. He joins us
That was
straight
that
from
was a
Rome.
little gag.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simpler.
Or just
George
the turtle
Washington,
man.
President
I'm Mitch
of the
McConnell.
United States of America.
Oh, it's George
Delighted at
Washington.
last to
What?
make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
Why is he so
Pleased
fat?
to meet you, Mr. President. Louis Moras de Riche. It is an honor to meet you.
With due
Young man,
respect to
let's
the
keep it
former
simple,
president.
please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such
I guess he's not
company.
that fat.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet, and you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network.
What are you doing over there? Look at the lady on the left. What's she doing?
Indiscretion.
She's going nuts. About my mother.
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence
We
was
were just
simply
talking
telling
about
me
my
that
mom.
He knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
That's
It so happens
honest.
that Monsieur de Riche's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come.
Wasn't
Despite all
expecting
the
George
goodwill in the
Washington to
world,
be a
can't
gossip.
Stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my friends, do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Holm, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests.
During which time we remake the world.
Is this going to be like
Accompanied
Clue?
by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
For none of your damn business. Invent something.
Like you, Mr. President, I'm here as a result of Lord Mortimer's invitation.
Two members of the same family here. That is rare.
You know what they say. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
Hey, we're in, boys.
Seriously, though, I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
Do you have any pictures of your mother? Oh, I gotta notice something about his lips and his
Lord.
thing.
Washington is wearing the emblem of the Grand Master of the Golden Order. It's the highest distinction of the order in the United States. It puts him on par with my mother.
He's the
He know his
president.
stuff when it comes to the occult.
Good evening, my friends.
Holy shit. That's the man for my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer.
Look at this old
He
guy.
can't be present this evening, and he sends his deepest.
This is the bad guy. This is the bad guy right here. I'm gonna point him out. That's the bad guy. Willow, point him out. Well, still the wrong person. Ask that man.
Do you know that man?
Sir Gregory Holm, an English aristocrat, very influential. He's also close to Lord Mortimer, so don't be surprised if he acts like he's at home.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon.
He looks
For those
like
who would like
Emperor
to, I'll invite you
Palpatine.
to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
It's a Shih Tzu.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I have already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home.
Fine, we'll just throw your meals in the damn fire.
I'll be able to speak about my mother, but on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
I'm gonna go with creepy guy because it's kind of rude for everybody not to go eat the thing that was
My vision
provided.
is more important. Let's follow home. I'll follow you, sir. Mr. Washington, I hope to speak with you at greater length on another occasion. Emily, please excuse me, but I would like to speak to Sir Holm. I shall see you later.
I think you're a haunter. I think you're a haunter. Chose to
My
follow
friend,
Lord
I hope
Holm.
our dear Giovanni is well.
The troubles in France have fatigued him, but he will recover slowly. Do not fear. He apologizes for remaining in Rome. The voyage was too much for him.
And right he was too. The mildness of the Mediterranean, eh? Come, sit down and have something to eat, my friend. You look rather pale.
Politics skill required. Well,
Excuse me, sir. I have been neglecting my duty.
my
Haven't introduced
duty.
myself. Sir Gregory Home, an old friend of Lord Mortimer's.
Why are
A
you
real
so
pleasure,
old?
sir. You who must be well used to the court of France. How do you find this peaceful little haven?
Charming if I hadn't come here for disturbing reasons.
Yes, I heard the news. What a story.
Indeed. I wanted to ask you.
Do you know my mom?
You seem to know my mother well. Is that true?
Who does not know of her, sir? She has such a wide circle that everyone knows your mother from a distance or closer.
Everyone knows Sarah, my son.
This is just going to be an entire game of people dogging on this guy who have all had turns with his mom.
But you only
We're
know
not
her
going
by
to find out till the
reputation.
end.
I remember she once worked for the Crown of England.
All of
She
it, Kitty.
always
This is
honors her
100%
engagement.
lead.
However, we have never been personally introduced, sadly.
Well, if I'm to believe my vision, you're not going to get along with her.
Thank you for your answers, Sir Home. But I beg your pardon. I get the impression I know you. Have we met?
Except in my dreams, of course.
Shut up.
Not that I remember, young man. Perhaps you're mistaking me for another member of the Chamber of Lords. What with the wig and the powder, it wouldn't be the first time.
No, you were definitely the one I saw threatening my mother.
I thought... Never mind. It'll come back to me. Would you allow me one last question, sir? I don't want to take up all your time.
Please, go ahead.
Please. What did my mom come here for?
Do you know the reason for my mother's presence here?
I haven't the slightest idea, no. She was invited by Lord Mortimer.
But you don't know why.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
Not
they
really.
love
I was
Mercury
given
back
to
then.
understand that your mother was looking for something.
Very
And
much
do you know
Mercury
how long
fans.
my mother and Lord Mortimer have known each other?
Several years, I believe. They seemed to know each other for quite a while. But it was the first time that Lord Mortimer had invited her to join us here.
He reminds me of the
Good.
Joker from
And
Arkham
finally,
City.
Would it be possible for me to speak with Lord Mortimer this evening?
I'm terribly sorry. No, he really is quite.
No one gets an audience with Lord Mortimer. No way, no
Everyone is
how.
doing their best to find your mother.
All the same, it's not the Chateau de Versailles. It can't be that difficult to find her.
Worry not, my son. I am persuaded that we shall find the famous Sarah de Riche. No doubt with new adventures to share, huh?
What's happening? No. What's going on? What happened?
Elizabeth!
What is going on with
I
you?
should have insisted that you rest in your room.
Do you want me to call someone?
I'll take care of it.
Of treatment.
That's right. Sea air can do wonders. Are you all right, Elizabeth? Do you feel any better?
Are you
When
done
did she
whining
arrive?
yet?
4 days ago.
Okay. My mother had already gone missing. She's just regained consciousness and she immediately reaches for her brooch? I don't know exactly what it means to her, but obviously it's got to be something important.
Are you all right, Elizabeth? You gave us quite a fright.
Take it easy, miss.
Let me... I just need to get back to my room.
Of course, my dear. Go ahead. You saw it, didn't you?
Pardon me?
I segni della bestia.
Sorry, Your Eminence. I don't speak Italian.
Forget it. It doesn't matter.
That's rude.
Gentlemen, it's getting late. It is time for everyone to go to bed. It has been a long day.
My stream gotta be like this? Still need an answer to my question. I don't think I dropped, did I? Did I actually disconnect?
It's all the more delicate.
I'll see what I can do, but the case I'm on at the moment might well
But to answer the question, we're trying to find his mom.
leave me with very few opportunities.
We're back? Oh, I missed that entirely then. My bad. Yeah, we're trying to find his mom. She has gone missing.
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to
Oh,
be
sorry.
intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Oh, it's naughty to tell lies.
What?
Bet my life that you were talking about something totally different from the decoration of the manor.
Oh my god, this guy's such
to
a
find out
goober.
What? I should have stayed with them. Too bad.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
So, who's that young lady with you?
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
Validate the other
Just
thing.
Mentioning Elizabeth totally changed Washington's attitude.
Yeah, we know.
Like
we
he
were
just saw a
there.
ghost.
We saw
Miss
it.
Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence.
Washington looks surprised, but Holmes doesn't seem to see it. I wonder if he's being polite or if he really doesn't see his
They
discomfort.
keep zooming in on this gross
On that note,
old
it's
man.
very late. You must be exhausted. The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
He doesn't get a name. His number is 14, but don't use it. We don't like humanizing them.
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same
This
rooms
guy?
as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
You get to share your room with your mother. Oh, wait, she's not here.
I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
Oh man, it's been quite a day. Right.
Not wrong,
Where
feeling
is
like.
my room?
It does seem like it's like, hey, some artificial gameplay. Did you notice that thing that he just said that makes the gameplay happen? It really has the same feel as it does from the.
Go beat up George Washington.
Go beat up George Washington. I will in 3 minutes because we're past time. I actually get some game. I can actually move around, but I need to go pee and get more drinks. So I will be back in 3 minutes, and then we'll beat up George Washington. I have to Alt-Tab to get up and down from down below. That really sucks. That sucks so much. Oh, you recommend just filling the entire major with B's. Major, is he... Major who? Major Washington? Isn't he the president now? Manor. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm like, who's a major? I'm okay with filling the manor with B's, yes. 100%.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
I don't know where my room is, but I guess that's where these placards are for.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
So this is a sex manor, isn't it?
Huh, that's me.
It's me. You know, I wonder if the actual sound commands work.
So what shall I do with this letter?
The exclamation marks.
About my mother's disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Biaggi's trust. What should I do?
Holy God, do I not care. Open the letter without breaking the seal. I can't do that. Unseal that shit.
Okay, let's see what it contains. Too bad for Biaggi.
Too bad for that old nerd.
So, it really is a list of French countrymen. Biaggi wasn't lying. But now it's opened. I better
The
get
platoon poster during the break is Platoon. Oh, it switched to Marble Madness. Never mind. Oh, I didn't even see what...
Wow. Nice room. Mortimer sure doesn't do things halfway.
Wow! Nice room!
Wow!
Wow! Wow!
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer is giving to his guests. Very jolly.
And just push books off of the... Just like shove everything off. Wow! What is... You guys, what's wrong with that guy's nip? That looks like a lever. And I'm like, I want to be able to press that lever. You know what I'm saying? As I break into other people's rooms.
Inferno by Dante.
Already saw that.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer is giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Amber fragments. You just found an amber fragment. Each time you pick up 4 of them, you gain... Oh my God. What year did this come out? I want to say it was 2018.
Saint Jerome and the Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image of a saint hearing voices.
Wow. This is all that's going on in this guy's head. It's all day. It's just that cat. What? What? Oh, those are the success. Those are the failures. I got it. I got it. So I got a bunch of successes. I got some failures. I didn't pick up the book on the quay. Also, was that the end of the first episode? I gained a point in something. Ooh, how many points did I get? I got 4 points! Oh, heck yeah. Not feeling. I mean, you can, I guess. But Brainbuster, what should I put the points into? Quay equals key. You're Floridian. You should know that. And I don't. I've never used that term. I live in Central Florida. Should I put it in but I will try to remember the key. Science, erudition. I should put it into occultism. Questioning. I think I have a point in questioning. I have 1 point in questioning. Also, I think I need 4 points before level 2. Should I get... I have 4 points. Should I put the 4 points into questioning? Does it matter? I'm really okay if this character fails completely as long as it's funny. Oh, well, that's interesting. You posted the clip in the chat, and I forgot that all the links in the Twitch chat get automatically posted to the Twitch viewer. So I'm like, oh, that clip just went straight to the Twitch viewer. Now spread them around if you have 4 to open up more options. Got it. I think I want to pick up occultism. 3 points left before 1. Oh. Wait. Oh, so you get more points in here because I'm a detective. Oh, that makes so much more sense. Okay. So I'm level 1 on all of these. So I spread all my points around like an idiot. So I need to put a point into manipulation. And I'm going to put 2 points into linguistics, because linguistics seems to be coming up a lot. And 1 more point. I'll put it into science, I guess. Equipping manuscripts. Here you choose what to read during the adventure. Each manuscript you read confers... Is that thunder? Is that thunder? Are you joking right now? Whew, I can't even hear the thunder. I can feel it. 1 skill point in psychology if I have that. Excellent. So how many points do I have in psychology? Got it. So I need 2 more points and then I can get level 2 in psychology. I don't know why I'm surprised. It's summer in Florida. Of course it's going to thunder. Alex the Lion, what the hell are you doing in my car?
Your turn? The servants are not very efficient.
Durocher can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
Is this game as dumb as it seems? Seems to be. Yeah.
Care of her, you know?
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank
Ew.
you for bringing her to the island.
Oh, stop zooming in on his teeth.
The search of Durocher's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
Maybe make him beta test the room.
Louis grows impatient.
Yeah, I don't need you to tell me when things are coming in handy. I can play the video game.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Ooh!
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please.
Who's this guy? Look at that face.
We have much to discuss. One last move?
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this.
What?
Come, take a seat, my friend.
Why'd you do that? You just ruined that chess set. Oh, that was Napoleon? Got it. I don't remember Napoleon looking that dorky.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
If you want to play chess, you'll have to use a stick of wood.
And valerian, my miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
Now where's my scotch? With the blood.
I'm coming.
Such an overdone the blood. Hurry to answer the door. Hurry to answer my dick. I'm gonna look at this stuff over here. Add circle-shaped key.
Please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed, you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects your mother left behind. Yours faithfully, Lord William Mortimer.
Sorry, I'm very slowly reading a note person out the door. Look at this artwork. It's so pretty.
Inspiration of St. Matthew, or Matthew writing his gospel, dictated to him by voices. The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio representing St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch.
I pick up a I pick up a investigation point for like you found a chess set. It's missing 8 pieces. Devil's Thorn grants you the exalted state. Shut up! You temporarily see the immunities and vulnerabilities affecting a dialogue choice in a conversation. You cannot carry more than 5.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Nice head. I think I'll take it. I'm sorry to bother you, sir, but continental breakfast is over in 10 minutes. Would you like an omelette?
Inferno by Dante.
We've seen that already.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Excuse me. Am I bothering you?
Yeah, a lot, actually.
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
Honestly, no.
What's her name again?
Elizabeth Adams. Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams.
My buddy. Me and the Vice President. We're big buds.
But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens. I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing.
Is it possible these could be 2 different ladies with the same name?
Indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least I hope so.
Creepy.
Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
You know what? We screwed over Washington before. We'll help him
Count
this
on
time.
me, sir.
Thank you, my friend.
I mean, come on. He's the
Keep
president.
Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
I will kill her. She'll die at my hands. Also, I'm assuming
Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry.
Also, I'm assuming this game encourages multiple playthroughs because you seem to get achievements every time you pick one of the branching options. So it seems to very much want you to go through multiple times, which makes sense. Is there a new game plus sort of system where you can unlock multiple points, like, you know, get the things that you might have missed because you didn't have the Lego pieces available at the time? Can I go that way? What are you listening to? Hey.
Ah, my son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
I've kind of got the urge to play a proper Sierra game lately. I've already played King's Quest V, I mean, 8 years ago, but King's Quest 6 is good, and 7, like, all of those King's Quests are good, but I would kind of feel obligated to start with 1, and 1, I don't know if I can do 1.
She is being manhandled in this small salon.
So go in there and help her.
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You should do something, my son.
Sounds dangerous.
You're right. That sounds like it might be bad. Good lord, that's all I needed. How am I supposed to keep Adams busy now? Do you know if the man is armed?
No, I don't. I barely saw him.
If this thing starts to sound serious...
Wait. I said sounds dangerous, and that meant go in?
I certainly will. Thank you, my son. May God watch over you.
What? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, now that I know that, he's abusing a woman, I was going to go in here anyways, but there are multiple paths to reach your objective. It might be a good idea to think twice before embarking on the first path you come to.
Me, sir.
Don't tell me what to do, video game.
I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you! Stay out of it! This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
What the hell is going on?
Huh?
It seems like it's not consensual fucking, or at least not, consensual anything, which, that goes against...
Think you know who I
goes
am?
against my principles.
I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it, what should I do?
Let her go! Huh? Stay out of it, boy!
Shit.
What are you playing at? I told you to mind
Sorry,
your
George.
business, boy. If you think you can side with this whore and then just walk away, you're out of your mind. Give me one good reason not to knock you down. That's the spirit, but it won't be enough. Don't think you're getting away with it that easy.
How did that work?
I'm sick of all these talks. If we were in Paris, I'd send you all to the guillotine. On top of it all, a woman telling me how to behave? I won't stand for it.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
What? Don't tell me you're gonna defend these harlots.
Women, right? They really do drive us crazy sometimes. I totally understand.
Yeah, and every time they open their mouths, it makes you want to slap them. I get the feeling you're trying to put one over on me. If that's the case, you're making a big mistake.
Sorry about that. Look, there's no point in us
This guy is such a goober. Sorry about that, sir.
aggravating each other. Let's both just go our separate ways.
Don't move. We're not done yet. You wanted to be the knight in shining armor and save the damsel in distress. Let's see how brave you are.
Whoa! Whoa! Use a golden elixir to save yourself. I don't remember how to do that. You must have a weak spot.
I've watched you, and you're shaking. I'm betting you won't fire.
You did it!
I'm not in the habit
I am a bitch, you're right!
You got off easy this time, but don't try it again.
Next time I won't kill you either, because I am a bitch! This game is so stupid. Let's look around a little more.
Huh. Elizabeth has lost her brooch.
I'm using up all of my effort points. I'm running out of effort points.
There's a pattern with 5 circles on this chest.
I have a key? I don't have a key. Why does this even exist? Because, you know, storytelling. Effort points. I don't know why. Oh, I wonder if the knight is on there properly. Also, that was in a dream. You've used 4 consumable items during a single quest or consumed a noxious element. Dialogue timer is no longer visible.
Well, did you get time to search the room?
Louis, I only needed 10 minutes. Imagine the scandal if she had found me.
What would you have done in my shoes? She was in the middle of an argument with some angry guy.
10 minutes? I didn't ask for the moon.
Nonetheless, you found what you were looking for, didn't you?
Not everything, but yes. Elizabeth is definitely the daughter of John Adams.
Then you got what you were looking for. Shut up.
You can always go back.
It's too late now.
Yeah, I'm not going to feel guilty because the president couldn't spy for a few extra minutes. I'm not going to let a woman get punched. Cures all of your negative alterations.
Golden elixir.
Pissed off George Washington? Well, maybe he shouldn't suck ass then. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, maybe he shouldn't be a bitch.
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch. A biography of the great
I only have a few rules in the games I play. Flip through it. I can't do that because I don't have erudition. I'm just taking the book? Oh. Again, I'm just taking the book? I'm just stealing. I just sit here and admire the beautiful statue. This should have been the AFK screen. All right, let's go to bed. I know how to get to bed. Up the stairs, maybe? There we go. That's a huge statue. Anybody in the hall?
Decorum guide.
I'm just stealing more books.
That's not the right way.
Okay. I'm sorry. I thought I was investigating. Oh, it's not just middle mouse button and shift. I've been doing both. Actually, I haven't been doing both. I forgot that middle mouse button was the one that it wanted me to use to make this guy sprint, and I immediately forgot about that and just started using shift. Thank God that that's the default.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
I don't remember where my room is. Can someone call the white mask guy and tell me where my room is? Is this it?
Your Eminence, what are you doing here?
I was worried about you, my son.
I don't believe you.
Miss Adams.
He's bitten the dust. The ends justify the means. Oh. Could he have died there? Problem solved.
Don't worry about that anymore, Your Eminence. I had to step in, but everything's under control.
What an adventure, my son. I am relieved to hear it. You acted as a good Christian. In these troubled times, we need more men of your caliber.
What's...
It's nothing, Your Eminence. I
His
did what I had to do.
finger is
Well,
gross.
you did the opposite.
Good. Well, thanks for the news. My son, I have another problem. I wanted to speak to you about something important. Do you still have my letter on you? The one I gave you in the hall?
Uh-oh.
I have a name to add to it.
Lie to him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Here it is.
I hope...
Opened it.
Don't worry
Uh-oh.
about that, Your Eminence.
You gave me your word before God.
I can assure you that my mother and I share everything.
That's enough. Your word is worthless. I'll give your mother this letter myself.
We're not making friends today. Well...
I'm exhausted. I better go to bed. I'll search my room tomorrow. If Mother stayed here right before me, you never know. And Mortimer had better show up.
Well, now I don't have the list. Also, all of the Dante imagery is a little unsettling. Failed so much. I did not detain Lady Adams. I could have found out something about my mother's past. I didn't let Peru get the better of me. I could have had a remarkable encounter. I don't even want to know what they're talking about there. I screwed everything up on that one. I don't think we're going to get another level. And then, yay! We got another level, just barely. What can I do here? Psychology. No. There's something I wanted. Science. We're going to add a point in science. We are going to add... I'm going to add a point in subterfuge, because I want to be able to break into rooms. Do I have any more points? I do not. I only asked for 10 minutes. You had her for... You made passionate love for hours. That's really weird.
All right. In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me. I'd better search the room. Who knows? Maybe she left me something behind.
I love the floor camera. Oh god. 1 point in psychology, 1 point in conviction, and 1 point in etiquette. Let me take a look at my character here. I don't care about etiquette. Conviction. Psychology. I already have a point in psychology. So now do I have conviction? Oh wait. It's just 1 point. Oh, that's right. It's just 1 point. Alright, I'll put it in conviction then, I guess. Doesn't matter. Yeah, go back to that. Oh. Oh, I see. Once you read it, then you get to keep it. So this is going to give me either a point in etiquette or a point in conviction. I'll take the point in conviction. Yeah. I get it.
Nothing. Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing?
The torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance. The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio represented writing material?
Why does he represent the writing material? Inspect.
From what I see, no ink's ever been used on this quill. The smell reminds me of something.
Smells like
lemon. That's
I was going to
odd.
make a very crude joke. You'll never know the joke I was going to make. Thank God.
Dear Monsieur de Richet,
I already read that.
Inspiration of St. Matthew.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
He just lives out of his suitcases. Turn down service. Please don't touch my bags. Oh, now I can unlock it.
Golden elixir.
Now I have subterfuge, so I can unlock some doors.
Inferno by Dante.
I knew as soon as I clicked it.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Oh, this bookcase is well stocked. Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round. A Voyage Around the World. The travel log of the explorer Louis-Antoine de Bougainville. One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence.
Is it?
And I don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother?
He just starts reading the whole book.
Sign of the order, barely visible.
On that page?
Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room.
Examine the page with the symbol. I'm losing so much. I'm losing so much effort points, but I should probably do it.
The paper's rougher around the writing.
The paper's moist here. Very light stain, barely visible.
It smells like
The
strawberries.
smell reminds me of something. Come on, Louis, think. Think. Let's recap. My mother was in this room.
Spent puzzling and
found
puzzling.
a rare edition of her favorite book.
Are you recapping the one thing we found?
She must have left something behind. She applied a liquid to the book.
She must have
Reminds me of sweaty ass and balls.
Quill has been used, but not with regular ink.
Oh, she used lemon.
Invisible ink. I thought
Oh, that makes sense.
Now, how do I reveal the message?
Put it to the fire, idiot. Actually, that might not be common knowledge. So he might not be an idiot. I mean, he is an idiot, but not for that reason. Heat it up.
The message is illegible. I have to keep searching.
You heat it up.
Look, markings on the floor.
Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
I don't like the idea of missing out. I don't like FOMO in video games. Assess the value of the ash. What happens if I use up... Oh, wait. I don't want to assess the... Oh, I can use science. I'm going to walk around until I get more royal jelly to fill up my effort points. And then maybe I can, you know, assess the quality of the ash with my...
There's a circle around the lock here. Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it.
Is there royal jelly in here? But I don't need
There's
this.
a note. Effects of Sœur de Richet to be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it.
Did she give me royal jelly?
All right. I've retrieved everything.
Yay! Royal jelly! I'm taking it. Now I can use the science to determine the quality of the ash.
Apart from getting the book dirty, I can't see any use for this.
Apart from getting the book dirty. So really, there's no reason to take the ash. But what if I want the ash? I mean, I don't need it, so. Find something to reveal the hidden message. Actually, I take that back. What if I use the ash with, and I get it dirty? What if we do get it dirty? If it's lightly...
Damn, I'm making a serious mess here. It's no good. Might have worked if the writing had left marks in the paper, but no. There's only traces of lemon.
If I just made
Luckily,
the
I'd
paper
only put ash
worse.
on part of the message.
If I just made the paper worse, I guess. I guess that makes sense. Wait a second. Stop.
Look. Markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
What do you mean worn out? That looks like a secret passage to me. That looks like something that scrapes outwards. Also, I don't know if there's anything else in here.
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though.
That would reveal the secret message. Anything? No, that's just a painting. Think about the properties of ink. I'm going to take the ink. We're just going to make even more of a mess. I'm not going to use my last two, my last 2 points.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
If the dirt didn't work, hold on. Take the candlestick. Like I said, use heat. Also, wasn't that lit? Pretty sure he just put a lit candlestick into his shirt. Hold up to heat.
Aha! It's working. The heat reveals the message. Let's see what my mother
I'd like the
wrote.
record to say that I said that
Where
like
all eyes
a while
size you
ago.
up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology.
Thank
On
you.
the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, could be anywhere. Damn! The message continues, but thanks to me, the rest of the text is unreadable. Great.
Yay! I screwed it up!
Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
Sir, dinner is served in the red salon.
Typical.
Also, you're playing
I'm
your
not hungry.
music
Please
very
give my
loud.
apologies to all the guests.
Sir Holm requests your presence, sir.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
Hey, baby. You want to look for my Medusa? Trait added, member of the order. Oh, I gained a skill point in occultism. Nice.
If I get a chance, I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests.
Oh, I'm just gonna snoop? Also, what noise am I hearing? Oh.
Might be better to take a different stairway.
I refuse to go around that guy.
That must be the door to the room of the soldier I saw in my vision.
What happens if I use up all of my effort? I'm gonna break into this room. Drop to 0 effort points during a quit. Talent out of breath. What does that do? Hey, that actually helped. I gained a skill point and agility. I do need to find some royal jelly, though.
The Prince by Machiavelli. A perfect read for anyone with a surfeit of ambition. That might come in handy.
Gonna steal books. Discovered an immunity. Hold on. So if I click on Napoleon, he has an immunity to politics. I mean, I guess I should have guessed that. Oh, is this Napoleon's room?
My dearest son, I'm writing to implore you to act quickly. The situation is rapidly worsening here. Paoli continues to steer our motherland, Corsica, toward open warfare between France and England.
Blah, 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 blah.
The Battle of Alexander at Issus, or how Alexander the Great triumphed over King Darius. Yet a golden elixir. I'll keep it for later.
We are just straight up stealing from Napoleon.
Down his arms at the feet of Julius Caesar by Royer.
As previously agreed, I would like.
Don't care. Here you go. If you want to read this,
My dear Napoleon,
I'm gonna take a
as
picture of it.
previously agreed, I would
Now
like
you
to
can
ask you
now you can read it while I'm looking. There you go. Never mind. I can't hold that button down. We have the info now. We know how to get into his room.
French actor Talma is Nero in Britannicus, the last emperor of the Caesar dynasty.
Getting a lot of collector coins. I don't know what any of that for, but we're getting it.
It's a beautiful weapon. A lovely damask blade. It's marked with the initials of the manufacturer.
I'm as hard as Damascus steel.
Decorated with a cockade. It must belong to a French soldier.
Organ is not the name of Medusa. Yeah, I wasn't gonna. I think they weren't really telling the whole story there. Mostly because everybody in this whole building is terrible. What happened?
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet. I really need to talk to you.
Is this about last night?
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault, too.
No.
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior. You ought to tell Sir Home.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious. I'm not worried about Jacques Peru.
Give her a talisman back.
You didn't happen to lose this, did you?
Where did you find it?
In the small salon.
It's the only reminder I have of my beloved sister. I thought that swine stole it from me.
Why didn't that work?
You're her
I'm
son,
as hard as
Sarah
Nagani
de
steel.
Richet's son.
Yes. Why?
Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island. What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? I'm gonna tell her the truth.
My mother came here to do business with Lord Mortimer, but she seems to have gone missing. So I'm here to find her.
I know your mother very well.
Yeah, so does everybody.
Really?
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
She nursed you.
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No. I remember her stare, cold as ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain.
Excuse me?
I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more and more agitated.
Yeah, I noticed.
And next you're going to tell me my mother's also responsible for that scar on your head?
My heart stopped twice during the operation. I lost my memory for 6 months. You obviously have no idea of the abuse your mother inflicted on me.
Wait. There must be some kind of mistake.
My only mistake was ever meeting your mother.
She's able to describe every detail without hesitation or getting flustered. It's becoming difficult not to believe the poor girl.
Look, I've got to go.
Wait. I need to know more about you and my mother. Why did she put you through all of that?
Oh.
There must be some
I don't
reason
have
for what she
any
did.
effort
What's the
points.
point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
To allow her to confide.
Elizabeth.
You just encountered an immunity. Uh-oh.
Confiding in me might ease your burden. Let me relieve you of some of your suffering.
Relieve me? Do you even hear yourself? Do you really think that by confiding in my torturer's son, I will be healed as if by magic?
I'm sorry, did I not just save you last night? Misunderstanding?
That it will bring my smile back?
Am I the one who gave you that red eye?
You don't seem like a bad person. And I'm sorry you have to find out your mother's true colors like this. But I'm not going to pity you. Everybody has their cross to bear. I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they?
Not wrong. Mention her. I don't know anything about her. Do I? I don't remember her name. There she is. Oh. Her name? Emily. No. Sister? Sure.
Haven't you got a sister?
Yes.
I'm sure she loves you with all her...
Was she in the middle upper left? Oh. I thought that was him for some reason.
She's the only one who cares about me.
Oh, and you're right. She said that was the only thing she had left from her sister.
I would have put an end to it all by now if it weren't for her. Since you insist, I'll tell you how I met your mother.
Thanks for trusting me.
You see, before I was born, my mother often suffered from hallucinations and fits of anger. Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person. So my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors, but none of them were able to cure her. The last resort was to call a priest.
So, is that what your father did?
No. He went to an expert in the occult.
Ah, my mother.
Her reputation already extended beyond our borders. My mother's fits stopped at my birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me.
Oh, good.
Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she took the opportunity to advise my father to separate me from the rest of my family.
This
That's
is
how I was
weird.
declared stillborn. My fate was decided that very day.
It would coincide with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her experiments to rid me of the evil inside.
I understand how you feel, but I know my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons. Even if it seems difficult to believe.
Everything she put me through was all for nothing. My whole life was ruined for nothing.
So what brings
Is
you
the
here?
finger pointing helping?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope. Until I found out he had also invited your mother.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's coming for you.
You can't change my mind about this, Louis. My days are numbered, and I know it.
Just gonna watch Roar TV for a little bit. Uh-huh. Yeah, my mom sucks. Mm-hmm. Anything exciting over here? I'm like flat out of effort points. I'm a bit concerned if like going into this next area will like Lead
Lord
me into
Mortimer
a
certainly has a taste for staging
1 hour cutscene. Oh, it's what's his name?
Dear friends, I bid you welcome.
Dear friends!
The night was not too short.
I think he's been an idiot
Your
this whole
Eminence,
time.
Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army.
And this guy.
And Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary
Yeah, what Brain
Tribunal
Buster said.
Judge.
I had forgotten
Unfortunately,
exactly.
my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us.
He's Lord Mortimer, isn't he? He's Lord Mortimer, isn't he? He's Lord Mortimer, isn't he? This guy's Lord Mortimer. The guy with the crinkles on his face. He's Lord Mortimer.
Later. So, let us begin.
He's Lord Mortimer.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
Thank you again for the wine, Your Eminence.
I don't have
It is
etiquette.
served every day at the king's table.
I am delighted to hear it.
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself?
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too, as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my
Bunga, bunga,
friend,
bunga.
I am shaking in my clogs.
Is the wine to your liking?
We're
Very
missing all
much
these
so, Sir
opportunities.
Gregory. Such complexity. Typically French. A Sauterne, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favourite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the
What?
last time we tasted that nectar.
Why
here
are
at
we
this
talking
table.
about
the finest
this?
minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
Yay,
I
a
made a
Christmas
promise.
miracle.
Now it is done.
Oh, I can see that she's swooning.
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved. Just mentioning that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
Is everything all right?
Yes,
I'm
thank
just
you.
very
I
hot.
had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
Ask Emily what she thinks of this guy.
What do you think of Volner?
The Prussian king is his puppet.
I
Are you
find it
talking
hard
about
to
me?
believe The king of Prussia is so weak.
Be careful. Volner is as influential as he is
I can
dangerous.
hear you.
You seem to know each other well.
We used to work together.
I see.
Napoleon looks like such a little geek. He looks like
Have you any
Beavis.
information on this Napoleon?
Make an assumption. Can I just be like, share my information? Sure.
Lord Mortimer has invited Napoleon along to negotiate an important commercial venture.
Nothing strange about that.
Need to get back in Washington's good graces.
What? Our order? Are you sure?
That's what I read in the letter from Mortimer to Napoleon.
This information is important. Thank you, Louis.
Yes, Monsieur de Richet? It would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
Can I just say no? No! Come on! I just want to say no to Napoleon. No need for
Lord
a
Mortimer and the Golden Order,
handrail or
through your
guard
mother, have
at all.
concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis. I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply sorry about their disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize.
I don't have any
things
cannons,
properly.
guy.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please
And I'm
continue.
so exhausted. I don't know if I'll be
But I
any
need
good
to
in this
know
conversation.
if I can count you among my allies.
Allies.
And for that, I have a little question for you.
I don't have any
The
effort.
agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
I don't know. Yeah, sure, whatever.
I don't know. Maybe you ought to speak to my mother.
Oh, what a pity. I was hoping you would be up to the challenge. Too bad. I have one last question
I
would
don't
like to pose.
care.
We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times
I was kind of
that
thinking I don't
befallen
know
our
would get more
beautiful
information,
country,
but
what do
oh
you
well.
think it would take to restore its luster?
Leicester. It would need a counter-revolution. We should reinstate the monarchy.
I don't know how to remedy the situation without reestablishing a solid monarchy.
And what would we stand to gain by this?
We've tried a republic, but it is clear that with the situation we're in now, that it's not working. We ought to return to a monarchy.
That makes no sense at all, my friend. The monarchy is a privileged caste who
Eh.
have forever built their prestige by crushing and controlling the people. I think there must be a misunderstanding.
What do you mean?
I cannot.
There we go.
To say a few words, please. I would like to thank Lord Mortimer, and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of...
Council Island
For the
has
rest,
been a success.
I would like to reassure you that Lord...
There we go.